We are just 30 minutes away from the 2015 Oklahoma State University Homecoming Parade. I'm Allie Brooks.
And I'm Sydney Gray. We're so excited to be giving you coverage of the 125th anniversary of Oklahoma State.
Wow, Sydney, I can't believe it's been already 125 years since Oklahoma State has opened its doors.
You know, Allie, me either, but I just love it because there's so many traditions that the school has upheld for the past 100 years.
Really though, I mean, I have been coming to the walk around since I was a little girl. And so it's really awesome to actually be a student and be able to be a part of that myself while going to school here.
Yeah, I completely agree. I love the walk around. It's been my favorite since probably my freshman year. I met my boyfriend there. Yeah, but you know, I just love it because there's so many traditions at OSU that we don't know about. But I actually got the chance to explore a bunch of new traditions that go on at this school, and we're going to take a look at that. Oklahoma State University has had America's largest and brightest homecoming celebration for the past several years. Each fall, nearly 90,000 people, and sometimes more, show up for a weekend filled with school spirit, memorable traditions, and a sea of orange. David Peters is an OSU alum who graduated in the 1970s, and he's experienced the evolution of what current students now know as America's largest homecoming celebration.
It was an early attempt to bring alums back. Generally, there was a spring festival and there was a fall festival. And the fall festival, in coordination with the football schedule, they began inviting alums to come back for a certain weekend. These festivals included all kinds of activities. More or less, it was kind of like the midway at the fair. Really, you'd have little contests that people could compete in. And these were usually on campus. But there would be a parade, and this was usually to draw people from downtown Stillwater or from the residential areas to the campus. And so there'd be a parade. Usually it went up Main Street.
The first homecoming parade took place in 1913, and while there have been drastic changes to the celebration, more than 100 years later, a few traditions still last.
They began decorating their houses, and we're talking about literally decorating the house. They'd hang banners from one front window to the other front window. They would have things that would lead up to the house, but they were decorating the house.
Following World War II, the university and homecoming celebration saw increases in the number of students getting more involved with the homecoming preparations.
The house decorations have just soared. The detail, I'm just amazed at what they do now with taking images and the work they do. It's not really until the 70s, late 70s, early 80s that walk around begins to kind of expand.
The walk-around is a fairly new phenomenon for OK State students and alum. The massive house decks have replaced traditional floats just within the past 25 years. And even though the road to the finished product has changed, the long hours and dedication from OSU students hasn't. Students still use chicken wire and tissue paper to add color to these decorations, but the size and amount has grown.
I think that the vast amount of student involvement, I mean, it's incredible. The hours that our students here put into this. And I know the Alumni Association is very supportive of these activities. I think the university is also very supportive of this. But just the time and resources that our students put into this is amazing. And then, I mean, that creates the impetus for this whole thing to happen.
During homecoming week, campus comes to life long before Friday night. There are week-long activities starting the Sunday before homecoming begins. The fountain that's in front of Edmund Lowe Library is dyed orange, and the signs that Residential Life as well as student organizations make are posted up on library lawn. The signs vary in size and shape, and some are filled with colors that represent their respective organizations, while others keep it traditional in orange, black, and white, but they all capture the essence of homecoming. The life that is breathed into campus during homecoming week is what keeps OSU alum coming back to the school they know and love. Whether you took your first class at Old Central or you're patiently awaiting the changes to come, for most students and alumni, OSU is a home away from home. A sense of pride resonates with alum when they see what current students are accomplishing and how being a Cowboy impacts the university and the world.
As they move forward, as they leave here, they're gonna be investing in a lot of places across the state and nation that same energy, and so for an alum to see that is continuing on here, I think is very worthwhile.
I can't believe that the walk around is as old as me. For some reason I thought it was a lot older than that.
You know, that's what I thought too, but you find out all kind of things when you research homecoming. So there's more to come. I hope you guys stay tuned. You should stay tuned, because up next we have a segment coming up about the impact that homecoming has on local businesses here in Stillwater. So we'll be right back.
Are you looking for the right gear to support your Cowboys, but are unsure of where to begin? Maybe you're looking for a shirt or a hat, or a sweatshirt, or perhaps you're looking for just some OSU souvenirs to liven up your home or workspace. Whatever your need is, Hall of Fame Book Trader has you covered. With a large selection of Polk apparel, every member of the family is sure to find what they need. So why hassle with anywhere else? Come by Hall of Fame Book Trader today and let us set you up in America's brightest orange.
Thanks for sticking with us. As you can see, Sydney and I are here at Theta Pond, and it's just been a huge ordeal here at Oklahoma State University. There's people getting ready behind us. Everyone is just on the tip of their toes, just waiting for homecoming to actually start. And Theta Pond is actually one of the well-known sites here on Oklahoma State's campus.
Absolutely.
But not only is Theta Pond, so is Eskimo Joe's. So why don't we take a little bit of a look at how this business has been just popping and how homecoming actually affects them as well.
Well, hi everybody. I'm Stan Clark. I'm the CEO of Eskimo Joe's here in Stillwater, and we are in Eskimo Joe's closed world headquarters. Well, we opened July 21st of 1975, just two months after I graduated from Oklahoma State. The idea for Eskimo Joe's really was just a total wild hair. It was Steve's idea to open a bar, and it was also his idea to call it Eskimo Joe's. I wasn't so sold on the name, although I did think it was funny and it rhymed, you know, Eskimo Joe's, kind of mojo sound. And then about 4 or 5 years ago, Oklahoma State actually came to us and asked us if we would have an interest in co-branding. So now we actually do products where Eskimo Joe and Buffy and Pistol Pete are intertwined in the design, and they've been wildly popular. We do about 4 of those every year. So that's just been a lot of fun. And that was kind of a huge feather in my cap, you know, just meant the world to me that Oklahoma State actually would encourage us or ask us if we'd like to co-brand. So now Joe's dancing and Joe's, you know, flying airplanes, or he's playing baseball or football or whatever. And, you know, so fortunately he was a character, he could do that. And then from that, we just thought, holy cow, we need to bring him to life. So we created the mascots. And we've had, you know, a pair of mascots probably for 25 years now. It's been a long time ago that we decided to bring them to life.
I can name specific moments that have been my favorite parts. There was this little girl, we were at a Coaches vs. Cancer event, and she was a little tiny girl. And she had her sippy cup, and she was walking up to us. As soon as she sees us, she just sprints at us and gives us huge hugs. And that sort of excitement and happiness that you can bring to people of all ages, because I've seen elderly people get excited to see us. Like, it really doesn't matter. It transcends that boundary.
We're proud to support Oklahoma State every way we can. Very close associations. Most of our donations have actually gone through athletics, but kind of makes sense, you know. OSU athletics are kind of the biggest draw to our community, and athletic events are big opportunities for us. So we want to say thanks for that. We actually sponsored the South Entry Plaza to Boone Pickens Stadium. That's the biggest single gift we've ever given to Oklahoma State University.
Basically, just being on that field and feeling the energy. I'm about 3 feet from the OSU cheerleaders right by the student section, so I can see the students, I can hear the energy, and it pumps me up.
Joe, look out for Church. Also come flying your way from the official Eskimo Joe's mascots, Joe and Buffy.
If you see me on the field, you'll see me in homecoming. I will not stop moving. I'm excited the whole time. Touchdowns happen right in front of me. Like, that is awesome. It's so cool.
Well, homecoming is my absolute favorite weekend of the year. Just so many friends and so many people. This will be our 41st homecoming. We celebrated our 40th anniversary this summer. So there's a lot of folks that have had Eskimo Joe's be a part of their college life. So homecoming is just a very, very special weekend. It'll be a ton of fun.
I'll do endless appearances on homecoming, so you'll see Eskimo Joe and Buffy everywhere. And I'm not the only member of the mascot team. There's lots of us. There's about 3 or 4 Joes, and there's several Buffys, so you'll see us all different places. I'm the tallest one, so if you notice Joe's just like 6'6" and huge, that's me. I'll be at the Harvest Carnival, which is kind of the homecoming kickoff. I'll be in the parade, which I'm really excited about. This is the first year I've actually gotten to get up in the morning and be in that parade. I'll be at the game. It's a week full of energy and fun.
We have a Joe State tailgate, which is just phenomenal, and big outdoor bars and stages and live entertainment and food and beverage services. And so it's kind of our biggest hurrah every football season. We call it the Joe State Homecoming Tailgate. It'll be a blast. We don't do a specific shirt for homecoming, but I'm awfully proud that the Alumni Association asked us to co-brand, and so we do their mark on the back of a Joe's Cup every year. So I'm really, really excited about that. And this has just been, something that's been very special for a long, long time.
This place is just gonna stay around here and continue to be Stillwater's jumping little juke joint.
Wow, Allie, I could really go for some Joe's right now. I'm super hungry.
Me too. I think we should go after this and get some chili cheese fries. What do you think about that?
Agreed. It's happening.
Yes.
When you think about Stillwater, you think about Eskimo Joe's. They kind of just go hand in hand. But the university has been around so much longer than Joe's has.
It really has. And so after this commercial break, you should definitely stay tuned because we will be discussing the 125 years of this campus.
At Garden Party Florist and Gifts, you can count on quality, creativity, and care. We take pride in providing top-notch customer service and creating unique and personalized floral arrangements for every occasion, using the freshest and longest-lasting flowers available. Visit our gift shop for a wide selection of unique gifts, home and holiday decor, and all of your entertaining needs. Garden Party Florist and Gifts, quality, creativity, and care. 5th and Main, downtown Stillwater.
Well, thanks for sticking with us this long, guys. We've showed you so much of OSU, its traditions, some new things that happen, and we're just so excited for homecoming. But now it's time for the moment that we've all been waiting for, which is the 125th anniversary of OSU. So what we're going to do now is we're going to show you a segment on what 125 years of Orange looks like at this university.
Brooks can do, Mason Rudolph can do too. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Wall that's up, and it is gone. Goodbye. Home run, walk-up.
It is amazing to see how far this university has come in just 125 years. So stay tuned to O-State TV because we are just minutes away from the 2015 Homecoming Parade. Here's to another 125 years. I'm Allie Brooks.
And I'm Sydney Gray. Thank you guys so much for watching.